Hello and welcome to Portimao, the Autodromo Internacional do Algarve, ahead of the penultimate round of MotoGP action in 2021. Of course, being in Portimao and being in Portugal, there's only one name on everybody's lips, that of Miguel Oliveira, the factory KTM man, an absolute superstar in this country. Driving down from Lisbon Airport on Thursday, we saw numerous billboards with his face plastered across it, but unfortunately, it's not gone to plan so far this weekend for the number 88. So we're going to catch up with factory KTM boss Mike Leitner. So you guys at home wondering why Miguel Oliveira is out of Q2 ahead of qualifying this afternoon, he's down languishing where he is. We spoke with him yesterday, struggling to get temperature in those tyres, struggling to find grip, which obviously in MotoGP is oh so important. But we'll get the inside line for you here on Inside the Paddock. Jack Appleyard with you, of course. I thought I'd better introduce myself. The penultimate time I'm going to be talking to you. Conditions here, absolutely glorious. Blue skies, the sun beating down, but it is a little bit of a giveaway, the fact that I've got my coat on. It's not as warm as it might look. I'm certainly going to need this coat when we get to Valencia in about 4 or 5 days' time. The forecast there is giving rain Wednesday through to Monday. Not particularly ideal. So we'll make the most of the sun whilst we've got it. Regardless of that though, let's catch up with Mike Leitner, factory KTM boss, not only on Miguel Oliveira but on Brad Binder as well, because the pair of them not having the best weekend. Hello Sarah, how are you? Could you go and grab Mike for us please? Thanks to Sarah there, helping us out by grabbing Mike in the pit box. He was actually just having his lunch in the hospitality, so we've managed to grab him after that. Having a meeting with Pit Byra, I was told, obviously the KTM Motorsport director, so I wonder what they were chatting about. It's a big weekend for KTM, not only because Miguel Oliveira is here on home soil, but in attendance. So with him here, they'll be desperately wanting some results to show for. Oliveira, we thought, had made a bit of an improvement in Misano. That second race was in the podium places, or was for about 5 seconds before crashing out, unfortunately, but it's not been going to plan for him so far on home soil. Mike, thank you very much for joining us. Hello. Great to see you. We've been telling our viewers at home, obviously Miguel, an absolute superstar here in Portugal. Yes. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what exactly isn't going his way this weekend so far. So what can you tell us? What are the issues that Miguel's facing so far?
Yeah, you are right. We are not happy in the moment with the bike behavior. You know, we are struggling to catch release, fighting against stability. You know, the bike is quite a lot bumping, and it's not easy to find a good setup parts in the moment. So we will try in F for the next step. So we have ideas. Hopefully one will count. And yeah, the race is tomorrow, and let's push to the end.
Are you at the point now where you're scratching your head as to how to find a solution, or do you know the direction that you need to take?
No, I mean, how to find it, you always can fix the problems in different ways, of course, and you know, you're very limited on a race weekend when things are not coming together on time, on track time and everything. So you have some shots. And yeah, you must, everybody think very hard how we can help, because Red have a similar problem. So yeah, it's a challenge, and we will try the maximum to fix it until the race. When
we came here at the start of the year, there was a lot of talk about the asymmetric front tyre. Now that's not here this weekend. You have the symmetric hard front tyre, and we thought that Miguel would be able to, and Brad and the rest of the KTM riders, given the characteristics of the RC16, could benefit from that. Is that not proving to be the case?
No, this would be okay, but now from the climb we are in a completely different time of the year. You know, the weather, the track temperature, the wind. It's not so easy to get the temperatures or keep temperatures in the tire. So in the moment, the hard front tire is not any solution for anybody here. You know. So in the springtime, yeah, the track was on a different asphalt temperature, and also the air. So there it would be possible, but here I think most of people on the front end will use a soft or a medium compound.
I was just saying that despite the blue skies, despite the sunshine, the conditions are actually very challenging here because of the wind, the cool breeze that's coming. What sort of a problem does that pose to the riders?
Yeah, I mean, every rider have to deal with these conditions. But the morning sessions, of course, especially when you have to find a better bike setting, is very difficult to judge everything because you have to use softer compounds on the bike. So in the afternoon, of course, people will use hard rear tires and medium front or even a hard front. And yeah, this will be the race condition. So let's work hard enough before to get at least a good base setting for the race, and then see what's the outcome on qualifying.
Of course, we've touched a lot on Miguel. Worth mentioning Brad, who's just gone into the pit box behind us. We personally don't really pay much attention to where Brad is on Friday and Saturday because we almost take it as a guarantee come Sunday he's going to be there.
Yeah.
Is that the case with you guys as well?
No, believe me, we wish he would be also here on Friday and Saturday. But like I said at the beginning, yeah, we are struggling here to get really the 100% out of our package, and yeah, we try now maximum to fix this until the race, and then let's see. But we would, of course, prefer to be in the top 10 after FP3.
As you said, backs against the wall at the moment, but just finally confident that you can come out fighting, come out swinging, when we'll see KTM challenging up at the front on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, we will do the maximum. We see last week in Misano, Miguel was on 4th position, you know, 3 laps to the end. This was bad, not to bring it home with a big gap to the next one. And yeah, we will try here to do this. I mean, to fight for big.
Thank you very much for your time. Good luck this weekend. We hope to see 2 orange bikes making it through to Q2 later.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Matt
Bye.
Leitner there. Great to be able to catch up with him ahead of Q1 and Q2 later on. As we said, all 4 of the KTMs are currently in that Q1 session. Miguel Oliveira missing out. Actually, the fastest of the KTMs was Iker Lecuona. A great performance from him. I think we've seen it all year long pretty much, ever since he found out he wasn't going to be remaining in MotoGP with the Austrian factory. It's almost like something has switched in his mind. The pressure is off and he's able to ride freely, and we're seeing that he's been putting in some very impressive performances on his way to World Superbikes, of course, next year. And once we come out of the KTM box here, I'm going to move off to the left because I did see a certain World Superbike star milling around earlier. I'm not sure if he's going to be there, so I'm going to just see if we can find Eugene Laverty, who, of course, some of you may not be aware, actually does live in the local area. Only about half an hour away does Eugene Laverty, so it'd be great to hear from him, because talking of the conditions, that's what everyone is talking about at the moment. Nobody will be able to surmise what we can expect for the rest of today and into tomorrow as well than the Irishman. He is there. He's in the middle of a conversation, actually, so we'll just go a couple of boxes along and then I'll have to grab him and have a quick word with him to get his thoughts on it. Of course, World Superbikes, don't forget, they have their title decider coming up in Indonesia as well. What a season those guys have been having. Johnny Ray versus Toprak Razgatlioglu. I think it's safe to say it's probably been one of the best seasons in World Superbike history. We'll just turn around and we'll have a quick chat with... Oh no, he's just gone. Oh, that is a shame. That is a shame. We've lost him. So that is a bit of a kick in the teeth, actually. Sorry about that one, guys. I promised that we were going to have a chat with Eugene Laverty, but he's just gone. So I think that's pretty much everything here from inside the Paddock Live. What to look forward to later on? Well, it looks as though we're going to have a huge battle for pole position between Fabio Quartararo and Francesco Bagnaia. Only 1,000th of a second separated them earlier on today at the end of free practice 3. So the championship might be over. Fabio might be the king, but there's certainly quite a few bragging rights still on the line as well. Don't miss Q1 and Q2 in MotoGP coming up later this afternoon, and join us in Valencia when I might have to put my hood up because I think it's going to be raining. We'll see you in Valencia.